Hello there, everybody. How are you today? It is a nice Friday evening for me, and I had some paint mixed up and I thought it's time for me to do a Dutch pour. So I've got a 20 by 20 canvas, which is one of the biggest Dutch pours I've done so far. And I've got some lovely paint left over from a wave pour, blow dryer pour that I did a few weeks ago. So now I'm going to do it just as a straight kind of Dutch puddle pour. This is a big canvas. Sometimes when you've got a Dutch pour, all the paint that's in the middle, it will pool in the middle. And so when you blow it out, it'll like flow right back into the middle. So I have just a little leftover cup of paint with a folded up paper towel. This is to make it not be a hard edge under your canvas. But then I just have that here under the middle of the canvas to hold it up and support it. All right, let me move these out of the way and put on my base coat. So a lot of these colors that I've got, they're kind of left over from other pours. So I don't think I'm going to need much of the color in the middle. It's just going to be little puddles. My white paint, I started out with 20 ounces of white paint that was already mixed, and that probably would have been enough. But it's the worst feeling in the world when you make a mistake and you need to add more paint, or you don't have quite enough paint or something, and then you have to mix more, and then you have to guess on the consistency, and then when you touch it up, if your paint is thicker, you'll be able to see the texture when that dries. So it's just, I wanted to have plenty. So I have like 26 ounces today, which is probably way more than I need, but I would rather have that, and you can always save it. Let's spread this out. It's a good thing I have more paint. Either my paint is thicker than I thought, or I just didn't put enough down and it's not flowing across super easily. So I will add some more. Okay, let me torch my base layer to pop some air bubbles. Now, let me make my puddles, and I'm going to do them on a diagonal. I'm going to do 3 puddles. Oh, speck of dust. I'm going to start, I think I'll start with purple in the middle, and this Prussian blue, very dark blue, on both sides. Now I'll do this sort of robin's egg blue in all of them. Now I'll do the Tuscan teal on the outside and the metallic cobalt blue in the middle. A little bit of the purple out here, and some of the dark blue here in the middle. Then the teal in the middle. And the metallic blue on the outside. And then just a little drizzle of this sea mist throughout. Okay, I think that's all the colors in all the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's all the colors. So now I'm gonna pour the white around the side so it'll flow well. Having extra paint just helps it move across the canvas better. If you don't have enough paint, then your colors won't slide. Okay, one more torch. And let's blow it over. I'm excited about this. Now, how am I gonna blow this out? This is looking so pretty. So pretty. I think at this point I probably want to just tweak it with my mouth rather than more with the blow dryer. Wow. So there's really cool striping here through the middle where the white paint didn't get blown over the colors. So that's very neat. Let me pop these bubbles really quick. Oh, there's amazing cells here. I don't know which colors are interacting, but there's amazing cells in here. I'm just gonna pick this up and rotate it. It's got kind of muddy over here. It's looking quite gray. So I'm just gonna blow through here and try to create a little bit more in terms of pattern, just because it's kind of blah right now. That's better. Brought some blue to the top. Okay, so since it's going off the canvas here, I feel like it should probably go off the canvas here just to stay balanced, or possibly here. That looks very nice, feathered out. Oh my gosh, this spot is so pretty. Can't wait to show you a close-up. Let me turn this again. This is a very pretty edge, but because all the other edges have turned kind of feathery, I'm gonna blow this one out. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. Super, super pretty. Okay, so now we got 3 sides that all feather out. This one probably needs to also, even though it's very pretty, I think just for balance. just gonna walk around it a little bit and see if anything stands out as needing attention. I don't think so. I'm gonna torch it again just to see if I can bring out a few more of those cells. Pop a few more of these bubbles. I think I'm done with that. It's super cool. Let me take you in for a close-up. Look at that. Oh, that's just incredibly beautiful. But the metallics are shimmering. Those cool purple cells. There's some really nice cell action too. I love the way it feathers out. So soft. It's very balanced. You know, it doesn't feel like it's sliding off one side of the canvas. So, I love it. Thank you for watching with me, and good luck on your painting endeavors.